it is officially time to pack my bags. I have to be up super early tomorrow morning at around 3 a.m. to get to the airport for my flight. I have an early morning flight, one layover, which should be pretty easy. It's in Atlanta, and I've had layovers in Atlanta before, and I feel like it's always been super simple to switch airplanes, so I'm not that worried about that. So I have, as you can see, a big pile back here. My goal is just to do a carry-on, and so that needs to be probably half of that. So I did like 5 loads of laundry, just trying to get everything done. So now I need to figure out what I am bringing. It's interesting because I'll be going back to Pennsylvania first for the first leg of the trip, and it's probably roughly the same temperature with humidity. And then when I go up to Canada though, it's gonna be way cooler. So I'm debating how to pack, but I think I'm probably just gonna end up stealing a bunch of my grandmother's sweaters while I'm up in Canada, so I'm not that worried about it. So let's get to packing. Clearly have way too much on the ottoman. You guys just watched me lay it all out, so now I need to go through and pick out what I'm actually going to wear. Like, I don't need 3 pairs of jeans, I probably need 1 pair of jeans. It's weird because I feel like most of the time I'm just gonna be hanging out at the house, but I still want to have a couple nice outfits just in case. But also I have to pack all my athletic stuff, and I also have to keep in mind all the technology I have to bring with me, and also room for my supplements and toiletries. So we're gonna really knock this down to a few things that I can just cycle through. Capsule wardrobe, it is. Okay, we can do this. Okay, we cut it down to about half of what it was. So we're gonna do a sweater, long sleeve, a button-up like linen shirt just for as a cover up, sports bras, socks, all tank tops and t-shirts, 1 dress, and then shorts, like chill shorts, and then I have like 1 pair of blue jeans, 1 pair of my white jeans, and then 1 pair of flare leggings, and then 3 pairs of leggings, 4 pairs of leggings, 2 black, 1 gray, and 1 brown. And I think that that's good. I also love to read on a plane. I know it's a very common thing, but I just love it because I have no distractions. I just get to sit there and fully engross myself into a story. I, historically, have always read like business books or biographies or things like that, but over the last year, I've been venturing out into, I started kind of in romance adventure, but now I'm in more of like a fantasy territory. And I know that everyone and their mother has already read this series, but I am just getting around to it. I'm bringing this on the plane with me. I have 1 book that I've been working on that I probably will finish up before, well, maybe not before I leave, but like on the first leg of the first flight. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Totally makes sense. So I need to bring a 2nd book with me to finish. This is going to be the one. I am really excited. I feel like TikTok has been talking about, like my personal TikTok has been talking about it. It's just been coming up a lot. So I was like, you know what? I have this series. I have the whole, well, most of the books. They're down there. You can kind of see them, super bright colors. I'm going to bring this one with me. So if you've read this, comment your thoughts down below. Okay, my brother and I are here to go lift. We are at the very first gym that I ever trained at. It used to be a Gold's Gym, now it's WBO Fitness. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. So we're gonna go get a lift in, and yeah, that's everything. I'm super excited, it's so nostalgic.
Never
are at the local park in my hometown to get our recovery run in. I'm honestly shocked that I'm awake. I woke up at 2 a.m. yesterday to make my flight, and then somehow I'm awake at 7 o'clock this morning. So my mom is with me. Say hi! And she's gonna walk while I do my recovery run. So we have a 3-mile run today at an easy pace. And yeah, should be a good time. It also feels amazing compared to Texas here. It's muggy, but not as hot, so I'll take it. Out for my second run of the, well, this is technically my third run of the week. Second run back home is a short one. It is obviously starting to drizzle outside, but I don't know. I kind of like running in the rain, so I'm gonna go down the big hill and run down on the lower road. When you leave my childhood home, you go uphill both ways. So we're gonna go downhill and find a little flatter section. So here we go. Now, I'm walking it as my cool down. Thank God. Alright everyone, it is Saturday evening. I still have to finish getting packing because I have the second leg of my trip tomorrow morning. I know this week was a little bit of a different vlog. I did not film that much. I just really wanted to spend time with my family. Haven't seen my brother in 3 or 4 years, so I wanted to spend all the time I could with him. And yeah, so that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in Canada next week. Bye!